Manchester Derby. What a bad game. Poorest game ever. Worst game in Pep era. What a shit game that was, man. We had one shot on target. 90 minutes, one shot on target. Pep team, how? That was one of the worst performances we have ever seen in the Pep era. What a poor performance. No one had the desire to win. The whole team was so down, looking down. It's a derby. You should want to win. You should have the desire to win. It's a derby. People should go in for challenges. Get stuck in. Everyone is just there. The only player who gave his all was Donnarumma. The rest was shit. Pep did not get anything right, man. His substitutions, his startup lineup, his tactics, they were all shit, man. I don't get why we've been playing so good with his inverted wingers, and then all of a sudden we are using wide wingers. Why? Doku is so good as an inverted winger, but in this game was used out wide. Why? Pep, this is a Pep problem. Ake hasn't played left back since the treble season, then is put at left back in a Manchester derby. How? Shit tactics. Our wingers were always doubled on up because they had no support. Zero fullbacks making an inverted run or the run outside. No one was helping the wingers, man. Lewis, shit. He was doing nothing on the pitch. So confused. Positioning, doesn't know how to position, has zero awareness of where his winger is. He's just... Man, I don't think we've seen such a poor side since, I think the Everton game. The 4-0 Everton game. The Lookman game. I don't think I've seen such a bad game since that game. It was so bad. And in addition, it's Carrick first game. How is Pep getting cooked by Carrick in his first game? How? Man, Pep got everything wrong, man. Everything wrong. Some City fans are asking if it's the time for Pep to move on. If it's Pep out, I don't even know. But that was so bad. So bad. People need to have desire to win. Everyone knows the saying that goes, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the fight in the dog. We had none of it. No desire. It's a derby. Get stuck in. Put in some tackles. Want to win the ball. I don't understand how Man United want to win this game more. And we are the ones in the title race. How? There's no such thing as fatigue. When we are winning, there's no fatigue. The players had a good game, good ratings. But in the event that we are losing, all of a sudden the players are just fatigued. No, we cannot accept this. This is poor. The lineup itself. Ake hasn't played left back since the treble season. He's so shit at left back because he cannot progress with the ball. He's not a good passer of the ball. He cannot cross. And Pep plays him in a fucking derby. How? The substitution. Ake should have been the one leaving the field. But Alain leaves. Why? Alain was not that good, but I think he was kind of tense. But it's because of Ake. Ake was being given the ball every time and is losing it. Experienced player, my foot. We need good players in this side. Rico Lewis. I don't think we have to see Rico Lewis at right back any other day. I don't want to see him at right back any other day. If he has to play, it's in midfield. He was so shit. Every time I got the ball, they just knew. In the far right wing, there's space to attack. They were just putting in crosses. Dogu and Buemo doubling up over there. There's a gap there. There's a huge gap. That game should have been 5 or 6. Donnarumma saved us from an embarrassing result. I'm so disappointed. I didn't have the strength to do a video on the weekend. It was so shit. Man, we need to pull up our socks. This is not our standards. We are above this. Cannot accept this. This is not acceptable. This is shit. I have a lot to talk about. Our wingers. I don't understand how Dalot and Luke Shaw were booked in the first half. And our wingers cannot get at them. You need to go. Go. Dribble towards your fullback, man. Go. Create a chance. Do something with the ball. He is on a yellow card. And once you get the ball, you want to return the ball to your fullback. Why? Shit decisions. This is just instincts. Our wingers need to cross the ball. We have the best striker in the world. 0 crosses. Why? Cross the ball. Haaland, Cunha put in 1 cross and Dogu scored. Dogu. Imagine now putting in a cross for Haaland. What do you think will happen? Man, but we need more fight. We need to show more fight. Haaland was shit. Lisandro was winning all the duels against him. How? Lisandro's like half his height. He's so small. Haaland, there's no time which he went into a challenge and won. He just looked like his passing times, like a training session. And it's a derby. We need to be serious. This was an important game. If we won this game, we were 3 points behind Arsenal. But we had to play like shit. It's as if there's nothing to play for. It's as if it's a friendly game. Back to the system. I don't understand why Bernardo is playing higher than Foden in a derby. Why? Man, Pep got everything wrong, man. Everything he got it wrong. Pep got everything wrong. Bernardo played one of his best games versus Newcastle because he was deeper, helping out Rodri. Now, why would you put him higher and then Foden drops in the ball and Foden cannot put in like 60-yard crosses? You know that. Foden loves to do 1-2s, they move with the ball, shoot. He needs to be near Haaland. But somehow, Bernardo is higher than Foden in the pitch. How? What kind of tactics are these? It's as if we wanted to be beaten in this game. What was working all season, Pep decided not to do that again. Decided to do a new thing. Why? Man, Pep. Actually, the players didn't have the fight. But on the tactics, Pep got everything wrong. The only thing that I applaud him for is substituting Haaland, substituting Foden, and showing that no one is a sure starter in this team. People need to be reminded that this is a big game. If you play shit, you are best for the next game. Actually, versus Bodo Glimt, I don't want to see Haaland on the pitch. He's been playing so poorly, but he's playing every game. So somehow he has some ego that he's just sure that he's going to play. We cannot accept this. And another thing, the players on form should not be benched. Xhaka has been one of our best players this season, especially during this form. When Haaland and Foden has been so shit, Xhaka has been playing well, and then he's benched. Why? Poor decision. Last thing I want to talk about is our set pieces. Our set pieces are shit. We conceded from a set piece. How do you turn a set piece into a big chance for the other team? How? James French. There was a time when Doku put in a corner. It was so shit, I think I could do better. Foden corners yesterday were so... I think he had like 2-3 corners which are good. The rest were so shit. I don't understand. As if we don't train. Our corners are so bad. There was also a free kick which Foden took. It was so... They could not beat the first man. How? James French, you have a lot to do. We've improved this season on set pieces, but it's getting worse. We almost considered the first goal. 3 minutes, Maguire header. We almost considered that. We need to improve. When Arsenal get to set pieces, you just have a feeling that they are going to score. I read a stat that in the all the wins that Arsenal have had this season, 15 wins, that they have either scored a corner or a set piece as the first goal. And do you know what a first goal does to a game? It changes everything. Yesterday, if we score the first goal, we win the derby. But United scored the first goal and they won. A first goal is so important. We need to do better from set pieces. We need to do better. James French, I uploaded in the previous game, but we need to do better. This is so bad. Cannot accept this. Set piece taking is so bad. And Haaland, you are our best attacker on set pieces, especially defensively. But when we attack, you are nowhere to be seen. How? You need to do better. Your positioning is shit during set pieces. Actually, I think you have scored one set piece since you came to Man City. And you're like 6-5. Anyway. Poor derby. Let me do the player ratings. Donnarumma, man of the match from a City point of view. Of course, Man United had a better game, but Donnarumma was our best player. He made 5 saves. Considering 2 goals, this could have been like a 7-0 or so. He saved us a lot. He made so many saves. He was so good. Now, this is earning your wages. Now, this is a player who knows what it means playing for a derby. And he has never played for a derby at Old Trafford before. Best player today. 90% pass accuracy. Acting sweeper 1. High claim 1. Diving saves 4. Saves in the box 4. Recoveries 12. Throws 10. It was so good. It was so good today. That should have been like 5-0. But he saved us from an embarrassing result, man. Big up Donnarumma, man. Big up Donnarumma. As much as we were shit, man, he was our best player. I'll give him a 7. He conceded 2, but I'll give him a 7. He was so good. Rico Lewis. I fucking hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. Especially at right back. I don't like to see him at right back. He gets bullied. Zero positioning. He does the fuck all with the ball. Man United were playing rondos on inside. Like building triangles and stuff. Because he does not know where he should be on the pitch. He's just there. Filling in the 11. 90% pass accuracy. 1 chance create. 2 tackles. 1 clearance. 2 interceptions. Duels. 5 out of 11. Exactly what I was talking about. 1 out of 1 area duels. Shit performance. I think he was one of the worst players on the pitch. 4. Kusanov. I think he was our second best player on the pitch. 90 minutes played, 94% pass accuracy. I think he played well. There's some interceptions he made, which there was a ball Bruno played to Mbeumo, which he should have scored, but Kusanov intercepted. He played well, he was running, he was showing desire, I think some passion. He's a young player and he did much more than all the senior players did. Excluding Donnarumma, of course. Tackles 2. Headed clearances 9. Interceptions 4. Recoveries 3. Ground duels 2 out of 3. Aerial duels should have done better, but I think he showed some fight. And he always does when he plays. So I'll give him a 6.5. 6.5. Marcelin. I don't think he was supposed to be substituted. It should have been Ake. Ake was shit. Ake, I think he should just leave, man. He was so shit. But I think he was a bit tense. But it's because of Ake. He was giving the ball to Ake and the ball goes out of play. Every time. Especially the first half. He got the only shot on target. Maybe he should have done better, but at least he tried. 96 pass accuracy. 1 clearance, 1 headed clearance, 1 recovery. He didn't do much. So I'll give him he didn't have any bosom error, so maybe a 6. Ake, man, worst performance in a City shirt. Worst. 87% pass accuracy. One chance. Which chance is this? I don't even recall. 2 clearances, 1 headed clearance, 4 recoveries. Ground duels 0%. 0%. Aerial duels 100%. He was so poor. He was doing bozo errors. He was so tense on the ball. He could not create anything. 0 overlaps. He was just. I'll give him a 3. Worst play on the pitch. Worst play on the pitch. In the Dogo goal, he should have positioning. Should have done better. Man, Netanaki, you are an experienced player. Shouldn't be playing so average. Rodri. I think Rodri was okay, but it's only he was left alone with the midfield. The Bernardo role yesterday was not it. Should have been assisting Rodri in the midfield. Rodri was soul. We were being overrun in midfield. And it was just because of this. I only blame Pep. Rodri needs some help. Especially since he's out of injury. 93% pass accuracy. 1 chance created. Dispossessed only once. Tackles 2. Clearances 3. Headed clearance 2. Recoveries 8. Ground duels 5 out of 7. Aerial duels 2 out of 2. He's like attacking wise, he's good. Keeping the ball and stuff. But like his defensive part yesterday was poor. He was not winning anything. He was not stopping any counters. But I think it's because he was left alone. And that was on Pep. So I'll give him a 6.5. The rest, Doku. Our wingers today, I don't understand why you don't go and kill your fullback. He's on a yellow. 80 minutes played, 0 chances created. You were so shit in this game. 1 block shot, 2 tackles, 1 interception, 2 recoveries, 60% ground duels. Man, Doku is usually so good as an inverted winger, but Pep decided to use him as an outside winger. Why? Doku had a shit game again. Can't cross, of course, as an outside winger. But Pep just forces that every time. Don't know. Pep never learns. It was below average. 5.5. Semenyo didn't do anything. Just had like 1 shot. We should have done better. Especially since everyone is guessing how much two-footed he is. 2 chances created. 88% pass accuracy. 2 tackles. 1 clearance. 1 clearance. 3 recoveries. 3 out of 7 ground duels. 1 out of 1 aerial duels. I think the team was so down that even Semenyo's game went down. Everyone was not giving their all. So him too cannot carry the team and is a new player. So he follows the rhythm of the team. So I blame the senior players. But it was shit too. I'll give him but it was like average. I cannot blame him for anything. So maybe 6. Foden. I'm not sure even if he was in the game. 82% pass accuracy. He didn't create shit. And he was now number 10. Shit performance. 1 tackle, 1 recovery. That's it. Ground duel 3 out of 4. You're in midfield. Man, people need to understand what it means playing for Man City. Phil Foden, you have been one of our best players this season. But when it's time to step up, KDB was built for these moments. When it's time to step up, you should step up. Man, you were so shit yesterday. 5. Bernardo Silva, another one. But this is up to Pep. His role yesterday was shit. You cannot play Bernardo as an attacking midfielder high up the pitch than Foden. And you know he has scored like 3 goals each season for the past like 4 seasons. And you're playing him as an attacking midfielder. How? He does not create anything. He only created one chance. 91% pass accuracy. And most of his passes, obviously, are backwards. Tackles 1. Interceptions 1. Recoveries 2. Ground duels 1 out of 4. Bernardo, we need a midfielder who can win duels. Actually, personally, I support the notion that Rodri and Nico G should start together. That is the only thing that can solve this midfield. Because Bernardo is not doing it. Especially versus Wolves. We should not see Bernardo there. It's either Reinders or Nico G. If it's not that, we play with a midfield of 2. I don't care. Bernardo, man, is not doing it for me. I've said it since the start of this season. He's not doing it for me in midfield. He doesn't have the legs to run back, especially in counters. He cannot create, and he's always passing backwards. So he cannot do it for me. Maybe in big games, at least he tries to keep the ball and stuff. But he should be used as a rotational midfielder, not a starter. Shit. 5. And Haaland. Haaland had only 2 shots. 60% pass accuracy. His hold-up play was so poor. I think I could have done better. Martinez. One recovery. Ground duels 2 out of 3. It was so poor. Give him a 4. It was so poor. This is one of his worst performances. You need to help the team. You're one of the leaders. Hold up the play. Put your teammates in play. Start counters. When the team goes long, you need to hold up the play and start the counters. How is Martinez winning balls in front of you? How? Man, this was one of the worst derbies ever. One of the worst performances ever. I'm not proud. I'm so disappointed. And I hope we learn from this. Chucky came on, was trying a bit, but I think the game was... this big game is all about momentum. If you don't have anyone going into challenges, making the crowd go wild, like there's no chance of you winning. By the time Chucky came on, like the shift and momentum shift was gone to United. And I could feel it. They were winning the game. Chucky should not be benched in big games. He's the only player that can create a chance out of anything. He's so important. The whole team should be built around Haaland. So if you cannot create for Haaland, why are you playing? 1 out of 5 ground duels. Didn't do much. But it was a shit performance. Nico Riley came on, got a yellow card early on, was cooked by Cunha and caused the second goal. So I think the whole team was shit. The only player who had a good game is Donnarumma. Anyway, it's a derby. These things happen. So yeah, you have to accept and move on to the next. See you at Bodo Glimt. And for those who have not, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and to more content.